What's up? How's it going, guys? This is Pixel Freaks and welcome to our first video game review. Do hope you like it. If you do, click subscribe and we'll get some more videos coming your way soon. But for today, this one's on Unravel. Basically, the format of this, how is it going to work, is I'm just going to talk about the game, tell you what I thought honestly about it the whole way through, and then at the end I'll give it a score out of 10 and tell you what I thought of it overall. In time that might change. I'll probably end up, like, I don't know, giving individual marks on audio and graphics and that kind of thing. But for this one, it's a fairly simple sort of game. So I'm gonna keep the review simple, short and sweet. How's that? So you're Yanni. I mean, the point of the game is to essentially stop yourself from unraveling. You can go so far until you run out of yarn. As you can see, he's run out, so you can't go any further now. So what you have to do is unravel these little balls that you'll find throughout the game, and then yeah, you'll just wrap yourself up back in yarn so that you can then be on your merry way and get to the next bit. And in between these you've got loads of different puzzles which get progressively harder as the game goes on. But is it that hard? Probably not. There are like 2 or 3 set pieces that are kind of tricky throughout the game. Most of it is pretty doable. If you're looking for something super challenging, then Unravel's not really for you, I'd say. But for me it was a pretty good balance. I don't personally like to spend hours and hours doing the same fucking bit over and over trying to get up the fucking hill like on the last level. Oh, fuck. We'll get to that. So Yanni set out to recover all of his family's lost memories for them, and you'll get these little flashbacks along the way. And as you get to the end of the level, you'll find a missing piece, and that's the purpose of each level, is to find the missing piece at the end of it and then bring it back home with you to restore to the family's photo album or the memory book. So as the game progresses, you start to learn more about the family as the story unravels, and that's where I felt the game let itself down just a little bit. The reason for that is just the backstory was all a bit too vague. I felt like it was leading you somewhere and I let it go because I figured at the end of it it would all just come together nicely, but it never did, so I was a little bit disappointed there. But that aside, I mean, the graphics look incredible. They really do look good. There's this one bit I remember where you jump on this little log and you have to get pulled along the river by a little fish, and the water is just some of the best I've seen, to be honest. And actually the graphics probably make Unravel what it is, really. Not just the graphics but the visuals and the style of each level. Puzzle platformers normally I find a bit dull and boring, and they get a bit samey as the game goes on, but that's what Unravel does so well. It keeps it refreshing, so each level will feel unique. So you'll be in these foresty looking areas with like leaves and stuff, and then a little bit later on you'll go to like a seasidey looking place, and then as you get later on through the game you'll start getting snow. It just keeps it different. Every level is just that little bit different to the last, and it's cool because it makes you look forward to each level, and you sort of wonder what each level is going to be like. Now I know I said that most of the levels are really piss easy, but I said there is one exception, and that's the last level. It's so difficult. It took me like an hour to get up there. Basically it's like snow everywhere and blizzard pummeling in snow at you, and because you're Yanni you get blown away by this blizzard, and you get a real sense of it being like this huge struggle to get up this hill, and it really does feel like the climax of the game. The visuals are really at their best here. They look great with all the snow, it just looks amazing. But yeah, as hard as it was, I've got to applaud this game for really connecting you with the character at this point, because you get so frustrated. Like I was so frustrated, but you can see that Yanni's really pissed off as well, because he's trying to get up this fucking hill and he's got blizzard coming in his face, and all he's trying to do is get to the top of the fucking hill, and you get a real sense of that as well. So you sort of, so I don't want to give too much away, but by the end of it both you and Yanni are like, yes, we did it, we did it, yes, we fucking did it. And then once you've done it, you get to the final scene, and it's done so well. Everything aside from the whole backstory not being so great with the family and stuff, but the actual final scene makes up for it all. It's so well executed. I can't give any spoilers away, of course, but just go out and buy it and experience Unravel, because it's well worth $15.99. It's pocket change. Now, although it hasn't got much replay value to it, you know, you can't really go back and play the game again. There are collectibles that you can get for your achievement hauls out there, but yeah, you can't really go and play it again. But it's $15.99, and that's a pretty good price tag. So we've come to the end of the Unravel review. Thanks guys for watching. Click subscribe if you liked it, if you want to see more. Now it's time for the score. So we already know the graphics are awesome. The music is also top quality. It goes in tandem with the game. It's like perfectly in sync with the actual gameplay. So much so that you don't even need any dialogue in it, and there isn't any because the music says it all. It's fun as hell to play. It's a good price. I mean, there's no online gameplay, but come on, it's not that sort of game. So final score is an 8 out of 10. I've been bouncing towards an 8 or a 9. I think it'll be a little bit too generous to give it a 9. 8 is still darn good in my book, so it's an 8 out of 10 for Unravel.